Every day, your body is under assault, but the strength to defend it isn't found in a pharmacy. It's forged in your kitchen. We're not just listing 7 foods. We're giving you the blueprint for an ironclad immune shield, specifically for men over 65. In the next 60 minutes, you will learn the precise, doctor-reviewed science behind how each of these 7 foods arms your body's natural defenses. We'll show you how to combine them for maximum effect and reveal the one common health food that might actually be weakening your fortress. This is your masterclass in nutritional defense. The core challenge for men after 65 is not just aging. It is the natural decline of the body's defense systems, a process known as immunosenescence. The immune response slows, becomes less focused and less powerful. This vulnerability affects every part of your life. It means longer recovery times from exercise. It means chronic, low-grade inflammation that stifles muscle growth and dampens energy. For men dedicated to reclaiming functional leg strength and maintaining vitality, a fragile immune system is the single greatest brake on your performance. You cannot build a powerful exterior if your internal machinery is constantly breaking down. We must fortify your internal defense before you can focus on peak external output. Building this fortress requires a clear, evidence-based, actionable strategy. We are moving away from temporary fixes and focusing on foundational foods that provide sustained support for your immune cells. Think of your body as the castle. We need strong, well-fed guards, your white blood cells, thick walls, your gut barrier, and effective communication systems, signaling proteins. We are going to build this wall brick by brick. By the time this masterclass is complete, you will hold a simple, evidence-based shopping list and the absolute confidence that you are fueling your body's resilience with precision. If you value this commitment to science-backed, actionable information, hit that like button now. Liking the video helps us know that focusing on deep dive health masterclasses truly helps you reclaim your power. Let's start building. The first piece of our immune shield is the oldest and most universally powerful component. Pillar 1, garlic, the cornerstone of defense. Garlic is far more than a staple spice. For millennia, cultures have used garlic as a potent natural defense agent. Modern science now fully validates this history. The defensive strength of garlic lies in a unique sulfur compound called allicin. But here is the critical distinction. Allicin does not exist in intact garlic. It is formed only when the clove is damaged, cut, or crushed, triggering a chemical cascade. Allicin acts like a powerful wake-up call for your immune system. Studies have linked allicin consumption to the increased proliferation and effectiveness of several types of white blood cells. These include macrophagocytes, which are the large, hungry cells that literally engulf and digest invaders, and natural killer NK cells. NK cells are crucial in rapid response, identifying and destroying compromised cells before they can replicate. As immune cell responsiveness wanes with age, consistent garlic intake helps keep these soldiers primed and ready. Are you maximizing the allicin release when you cook with garlic? Most people skip the crucial step. Here's the essential, actionable strategy for integrating garlic into your shield. You must activate the allicin. Simply swallowing a clove or using powdered garlic bypasses the crucial chemical reaction. Always crush or mince your garlic finely. Then, and this is key, let the crushed garlic sit exposed to the air for 5 to 10 minutes before you introduce it to heat or acid. This brief resting period allows the allicin maximum time to form before cooking denatures the activating enzymes. If you cook it instantly, much of the defensive power is lost. If the strong, raw flavor challenges your palate, try incorporating crushed, rested garlic into a simple, high-quality olive oil. Use this oil mixture as a gentle, potent dressing over steamed vegetables or a simple piece of toast. Consistent daily intake, even just 1 to 2 activated cloves, provides sustained, powerful support for your shield's foundation. It helps ensure your body's frontline defenders are always alert. Never underestimate the persistent power found in this simple cornerstone ingredient. Pillar 2 turmeric, crushing the invisible enemy. The second component of our immune shield is turmeric. If garlic is the sentinel, turmeric is the strategic armor that protects the fortress from internal erosion. We are focused here on systemic inflammation, the greatest enemy of vitality in later life. Chronic, low-grade inflammation is often silent, yet it drives many age-related declines. It is linked to joint pain, poor metabolic function, and compromised heart health. Importantly, this persistent state of inflammation, known scientifically as inflammaging, constantly consumes your immune system's resources. It keeps your defense cells distracted and deployed unnecessarily, leaving them exhausted when a true threat arrives. The primary defense agent in turmeric is curcumin. Curcumin is a polyphenol known for its remarkable ability to modulate inflammatory pathways. It works by interfering with several molecular signaling routes that trigger inflammation, effectively dialing down the constant background noise of internal distress. By calming systemic inflammation, turmeric frees up your immune cells to focus on their designed purpose, fighting acute infections and maintaining cellular integrity. This function is vital for accelerating muscle recovery and supporting the robust circulation needed for sexual and physical performance, both key priorities for our audience. However, turmeric faces a significant absorption hurdle. Curcumin is naturally poorly bioavailable. It's challenging for the body to utilize effectively. Are you making the common mistake of using turmeric without its necessary partner? The critical strategy is pairing. You must pair turmeric with 2 things to unlock its protective power. First, a source of fat, as curcumin is fat-soluble. Second, piperine, a natural compound found in black pepper. Piperine dramatically increases the absorption of curcumin, sometimes by over 2,000%. Without both elements, you are wasting the potential of this powerful root. Here is the actionable takeaway. Create a simple, powerful, anti-inflammatory blend. Mix turmeric powder with black pepper and a teaspoon of healthy fat, like coconut oil, and whisk it into warm milk for a golden milk beverage, or mix it into soups and stir-fries. This simple pairing ensures you are maximizing the concentration of active curcumin delivered to your system. This consistent strategic addition provides potent internal armor that allows your defense forces to focus on external threats. Strategic addition Pillar 3 Bell peppers. The rapid response unit bites bone. When people think of vitamin C for immunity, they often reach for citrus fruit. But for the strongest, most concentrated defense against immediate threats, the third pillar of our shield is the bell pepper, specifically the deep red and yellow varieties. These peppers are nutritional superstars, often containing 2 to 3 times the vitamin C of a typical orange by weight, making them the rapid response unit for your immune system. Vitamin C is not a mere supplement. It is an essential nutrient for the entire immune process. It is critical for the function of phagocytes, the cells that engulf pathogens, and it supports the proliferation of lymphocytes, the cells that coordinate the fight. But its most underrated role is in maintaining the integrity of your physical barriers. Vitamin C is required for collagen synthesis, strengthening the mucous membranes in your gut and respiratory tract. Strong physical walls prevent invaders from entering the fortress in the first place. For men over 65, maintaining consistently adequate vitamin C intake is necessary because the body cannot produce or store it efficiently. Daily replenishment is vital for sustained defense. The challenge here is preserving the nutrient. Vitamin C is highly sensitive to heat and oxygen. High-temperature cooking can destroy a significant portion of the available C. Are you unintentionally neutralizing this powerhouse nutrient before it reaches your plate? Your actionable takeaway is to prioritize raw or minimally cooked preparation. Slicing raw red bell pepper into sticks for a snack, adding fresh strips to a sandwich, or chopping it into a salsa preserves the maximum vitamin C content. If you choose to cook, opt for very quick methods like a brief, high-heat stir-fry or a light fire roasting, which can actually increase the nutrient availability of some other compounds without severe vitamin C loss, provided the cooking time is minimal. By integrating brightly colored bell peppers into your daily diet, you ensure your immune system has the high-octane fuel required to mobilize rapidly and reinforce structural integrity. The stronger the walls, the less work the soldiers have to do. Asterisk Pillar 4. Spinach and leafy greens, the core maintenance team. Next, we reinforce the shield with the workhorses of the maintenance crew, spinach and other dark leafy greens like kale and collard greens. Many see greens as background food, but their role in cellular support and immune system signaling is foundational. They ensure all systems in the fortress are running smoothly, especially the communication and manufacturing networks. Spinach is a concentrated source of several immune-critical nutrients, folate, vitamin E, and specific vitamin A precursors. Folate, or B9, is necessary for the rapid production of new cells, including the essential immune soldiers. When your body identifies a threat, it needs to quickly manufacture new specialized T cells and B cells. Folate is the primary raw material for this cellular factory. Without it, the defense ramp-up stalls. Furthermore, greens contain key compounds that influence T cell maturation and function. T cells are the strategic coordinators of your defense, deciding when and how to launch an attack. Greens help these cells perform their duties with precision. How can one simple leaf have such a profound impact on the body's most complex defense system? The answer lies in the complex blend of micronutrients and plant compounds working in synergy. Here, we also find a crucial secondary benefit tied to performance. The nitrates abundant in greens like spinach and arugula act as natural vasodilators. They help blood vessels relax and widen, improving blood flow. Enhanced circulation directly improves the delivery of immune cells, oxygen, and nutrients throughout the body, accelerating both recovery and reducing muscle soreness. This is a direct pathway to reclaiming strength. Your actionable takeaway for this pillar is to ensure daily consumption and utilize preparation methods that aid nutrient absorption. If raw volume is a challenge, blanch or lightly sauté your spinach. This gentle wilting breaks down the cellular structure, making nutrients like beta-carotene and folate more bioavailable. Blend a handful of spinach into a fruit smoothie. You often won't even taste it. This simple habit supports the consistent manufacturing and rapid deployment of your body's critical defense forces. Pillar 5. Fatty fish, the essential regulators omega-3s *. The fifth component of our immune shield is non-negotiable for sustained healthy aging. Fatty fish. We focus on cold water varieties, salmon, mackerel, sardines, because they deliver the crucial long-chain omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA. If the other foods are weapons and armor, omega-3s are the master regulators, ensuring the immune system operates with calm precision, preventing friendly fire. The mistake many make is believing the immune system only needs to be boosted, but an immune system constantly running hot causes chronic inflammation and autoimmune distress. Omega-3s do not simply increase activity, they modulate and resolve it. They are the biochemical signal for stand-down. When an infection is cleared, the body produces compounds called specialized pro-resolving mediators, or SPMs, directly derived from EPA and DHA. These compounds tell the immune system to stop attacking and start repairing. For men over 65, this regulatory function is key. Inflammation resolution is vital for maintaining healthy joints, clear arteries, and cognitive sharpness. Consistent intake of omega-3s is directly linked to reducing the generalized systemic inflammation that interferes with vitality and performance. Are you getting enough of these critical resolution mediators, or is your body locked in a cycle of unresolved inflammation? The modern Western diet is severely skewed towards pro-inflammatory omega-6 fats. We must intentionally increase our omega-3 intake to restore balance. Your actionable takeaway for this pillar is consistency in source. Aim for 2 to 3 servings of fatty fish per week. If cost or preparation is a barrier, canned sardines or mackerel packed in olive oil are outstanding, cost-effective sources of bioavailable omega-3s. Prioritizing these sources over large amounts of plant-based omega-3s, ALA, found in flax/chia, ensures you get the EPA and DHA required for optimal resolution function. Omega-3s ensure that your defense system, once activated, knows exactly when and how to retreat and begin the repair process. This precision is the hallmark of a resilient immune shield. Pillar 6. Nuts and seeds, the supply depot. As we continue to build, we turn to the supply depot, a strategic combination of nuts and seeds, specifically focusing on pumpkin seeds, almonds, and walnuts. These unassuming kernels deliver 2 essential components required for the communication systems of our fortress: zinc and vitamin E. Zinc is absolutely fundamental to immune function, particularly T cell development. T cells, the specialized defense cells, mature in the thymus gland. Zinc is critical for the proper function and output of the thymus. Without sufficient zinc, T cell production stalls, and the cells that are produced may be sluggish or ineffective. Even marginal zinc deficiency, which is surprisingly common among older adults due to absorption issues, can severely impair your body's ability to mount a robust defense. Pumpkin seeds are an especially concentrated, easily accessible source of zinc. Almonds and walnuts provide powerful vitamin E. This is a fat-soluble antioxidant that embeds itself within the membranes of your immune cells, protecting them from the oxidative damage that occurs during the stress of fighting an infection. Think of zinc as the communication specialist, and vitamin E as the protective coating for the equipment. Both are necessary. Why is this critical trace mineral often overlooked in immune conversations? Because it doesn't offer the fanfare of vitamin C, but it's utterly foundational. Given that nuts and seeds are calorically dense, effective portion control is essential for maintaining a healthy weight, which is also a critical factor in immune health. Your actionable takeaway for this pillar is intentional snacking and preparation. Measure out a small, mixed handful, about a quarter cup, of pumpkin seeds, almonds, and walnuts. Use this mix to replace empty calories or processed snacks. To aid digestion, especially if you have sensitive digestion, consider soaking the nuts and seeds overnight before consuming. Soaking can reduce enzyme inhibitors, making the nutrients more accessible and easier on your stomach. This ensures that the defense system's supply chain remains strong, fueling the communication and repair needed for sustained operation. Pillar 7 Fermented Foods, the Control Center. We arrive at the seventh and perhaps most vital component of our immune shield: fermented foods, including plain Greek yogurt, kefir, and raw sauerkraut. If the T cells are the generals, the gut-associated lymphoid tissue, or GALT, is the true control center. Over 70% of your body's immune capacity resides within the gut. A healthy gut biome is the foundation of a precise defense system. Fermented foods introduce high concentrations of probiotics, beneficial bacteria, into your digestive tract. This diverse and robust microbiome performs three crucial roles. First, the healthy bacteria create a dense, competitive lining that actively crowds out harmful pathogens, making invasion difficult. Second, the microbiome is responsible for producing vital short-chain fatty acids, SCFAs, such as butyrate, which are powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that signal health throughout the entire body. Third, these gut bacteria interact directly with the GALT, educating your immune cells to properly distinguish between foreign threats and safe food particles, reducing unnecessary immune reactions. For men over 65, intentional probiotic intake is critical. The gut microbiome naturally loses diversity with age, and environmental factors like chronic stress, antibiotics, or certain diets can accelerate this decline. By consuming fermented foods, you are actively supporting the control center of your defense system. Are you introducing good bacteria, or are you accidentally feeding the bad guys? Your actionable takeaway for this pillar is the consistent choice of quality over quantity. Always choose plain, unsweetened fermented products. High sugar content in many flavored yogurts feeds less desirable bacteria and actively undermines the benefits of the probiotics. Look for labels that explicitly state live and active cultures. Try mixing a few ounces of plain kefir into your daily fruit smoothie, or incorporate a spoonful of raw, unpasteurized sauerkraut with your lunch. Even a small, consistent daily dose provides sustained support for microbial diversity. A well-nourished and diverse gut biome ensures a well-informed, regulated, and precise immune response, which is the definition of a stable fortress. **** The Synergy section. Building the Fortress Wall. We have established all 7 pillars of the immune shield. Now we must focus on how they combine. Synergy means the combined effect is far greater than the sum of the individual parts. This is the moment we solidify the fortress. The key to maximizing synergy lies in combining the specific function of each food: anti-inflammatory, turmeric, omega-3s; barrier integrity, vitamin C, probiotics, and cellular manufacturing, zinc, folate. Let's look at two powerful synergistic protocols that integrate 5 or more components daily. Asterisk Protocol 1, the Defender's Recovery Meal, Dinner Focus, asterisk. This protocol combines anti-inflammation with robust protein for muscle recovery, ideal after a resistance training session. Start with a piece of grilled salmon, Pillar 5, omega-3s. Serve it over a bed of lightly sautéed spinach, Pillar 4, folate, nitrates. The pan used for the spinach should use a high-quality olive oil for fat and include crushed, rested garlic, Pillar 1, Allicin. Finish the entire dish with a small sprinkle of pumpkin seeds, Pillar 6, zinc. This single meal delivers resolution, cellular repair, barrier support, and a vital zinc dose. This is how you eat strategically for dual benefit. Asterisk Protocol 2, the Longevity Defense Bowl, Snack Focus, asterisk. This is the ultimate non-cooking daily habit. Start with a base of 6 to 8 ounces of plain Greek yogurt or kefir, Pillar 7, probiotics. Mix in a teaspoon of turmeric powder and a pinch of black pepper, Pillar 2, curcumin, piperine. Add half a cup of sliced red bell pepper, Pillar 3, vitamin C, and a small handful of walnuts and almonds, Pillar 6, vitamin E, omega-3 ALA. This snack provides gut regulation, powerful anti-inflammatory action, and concentrated barrier support, all in a convenient, easy-to-digest format. By strategically stacking these foods, you are ensuring the various arms of your immune system, the gut, the cells, the inflammatory response, are all communicating and supporting each other efficiently. This integrated approach creates the resilience required for truly sustained strength. Asterisk the weak link, the saboteur of your shield. We must now address the hidden threat, the common nutritional element that actively sabotages the work of your shield. This is the most prevalent weak link in the modern diet: excessive consumption of refined sugar and simple carbohydrates. Asterisk NOP. When we speak of sugar, we mean added sugars in drinks, sauces, desserts, and large servings of highly processed white starches. Sugar is not just metabolically damaging, it is an immune suppressant. How does it sabotage your defenses? The mechanism is simple and direct. High levels of glucose in the bloodstream compete directly with vitamin C for entry into your white blood cells. Both compounds utilize similar transporters to cross the cell membrane. When glucose levels are excessively high, vitamin C absorption is inhibited. This means that immediately after consuming a sugary drink or large dessert, your immune cells become temporarily starved of the very nutrient required for their function. Their ability to engulf and destroy pathogens is significantly diminished for several hours. For men over 65, where metabolic clearance of sugar often slows, this suppression effect can be extended and profound. The temporary weakness created by sugar creates a breach in the fortress wall that the 7 foods are working so hard to build. Your immediate action is to reduce this intake dramatically. Replace sugary drinks with water or unsweetened green tea. Swap white bread and rice for complex whole grains and legumes. When you crave sweetness, turn to whole fruits, especially berries, which deliver natural sugar along with a massive payload of fiber and immune-boosting antioxidants. By eliminating this single saboteur, you immediately elevate the functional capacity of your entire defense system. ### adapting the blueprint for sustained resilience. Implementing a new dietary structure requires acknowledging real-world challenges, especially for those over 65. Our blueprint must be adaptable. Medication awareness and safety. If you are managing chronic health conditions with medication, especially blood thinners or anti-inflammatories, increased intake of high-dose omega-3s, turmeric or garlic must be discussed with your prescribing physician. We promote whole food intake, which is safer than supplements, but awareness is key. For instance, if you are on a sodium-restricted diet, be mindful of canned fish and sauerkraut and opt for fresh preparation. Always prioritize safety and transparency with your medical team. Digestive and dental adaptations. If chewing raw nuts, seeds, or hard vegetables is challenging, utilize processing methods that enhance digestibility without sacrificing nutrient integrity. Grind your nuts and seeds into fine powder to add to yogurt or oatmeal. Lightly steam bell peppers or greens to soften them. If raw garlic causes gastric distress, ferment it slightly by placing crushed cloves in olive oil for a day, or opt for aged garlic extract, which is easier on the stomach. The goal is nutrient delivery, and softness should not compromise that goal. Focus on consistency over perfection. Immune health is a marathon, not a sprint. Do not aim for a perfect score every day. Aim for a high average. If you can integrate 4 or 5 of these pillars consistently every day, you are building robust, long-term resilience. Batch preparation is your friend. Spend an hour once a week chopping peppers, mincing garlic to store in oil, and pre-portioning nuts. Consistency ensures your fortress is never left unguarded. The power of hydration. While not one of the 7 foods, hydration is the solvent of the immune system. Water is required to move immune cells through the lymphatic system, process waste, and maintain the integrity of mucosal linings. None of the 7 pillars can work efficiently if your body is dehydrated. Ensure consistent, adequate water intake throughout the day to support the logistics of your defense system. You now possess the complete, evidence-based blueprint. You know the 7 foundational foods, the specific science that validates their role, and the strategies required to combine them for maximum cumulative power. We have armed you with the precise knowledge to fortify your body from the kitchen, directly connecting what you eat to your ability to maintain strength, recovery, and vitality well beyond the age of 65. The best years of your life are not behind you, but they require this level of preparation and strategy. Take control of what you eat, and you take absolute control of your long-term health and performance. Do not let this knowledge simply become a list. Choose one synergistic pairing, the turmeric and pepper, or the spinach and salmon, and commit to integrating it into your daily routine starting today. If you found this strategic, evidence-based masterclass valuable, and you want more doctor-reviewed content dedicated to helping men reclaim their power through functional strength and proven health science, take a moment right now to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. This ensures you never miss the next critical strategy for maximizing your performance and health span. The shield is built. Now, go live stronger.